Hello and welcome to episode 61 of Into the Podcast. I am your host, Sam, and I'm joined by my other host, Ryan. Hey! It got pointed out to me recently that I've never, in 60 episodes, introduced you as host of this show.
I know. No, we did talk about that. I've not even clocked it yet.
No.
I think I maybe noticed it first couple of episodes, and then the intro's always been the same then, since.
It just kind of stuck, didn't it?
So I've always just been a glorified guest, really, on your podcast for the last 60 episodes.
Which sounds about right, to be fair. Oh, no, it's Megan's podcast
It's
now.
Megan's
she
podcast.
does everything else.
She runs the show. We just turn up and record.
So we've got something a little bit special this week. So I am a large ginger man.
Yes.
You are a bald man.
Yep.
So we have a guest who is a large ginger bald man. Hey, hello, Matthew.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
I am a love child.
You are our love child. You look like a big baby. It's great. So cute. This is Matt Heaton, everyone. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. He's ginger and bald. There you go.
Winning combo, that.
Hopefully there'll be video for this because I'm going to try and video it and you'll see what he looks like. Oh, no, we need to do pictures as well because Megan will tell us off if we don't.
Yeah, lots of pictures. Send the pictures to Megan.
Yeah. So how are you, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
That's okay.
It's an honour to be here.
It's our pleasure.
Are you excited, mate?
I am, because I've been listening pretty much since the beginning. And like I said to you when you got here, Ryan, I was like, it's bizarre because I don't know you, but I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you. And obviously I've not seen Sam for a few years, but it feels like I have.
I get that.
Yeah.
It is surreal, isn't it? Because I suppose it's same with anything like podcast, or if you follow people, or like even like on social media. Like there's people on social media that I haven't spoken to for years, but I still feel like I know everything that's happening with their lives because they just post it all the time. It's like, oh yeah, like I probably wouldn't recognize them in the street, but
yeah, of course.
Oh, you've just had a baby, like a third baby, and your cat died the other week. I'm really sorry.
And your name is
shit. It's that weird like
Fit Guy 69.
Yes.
_3.
Yeah.
So it's lovely to have you, mate. We've been saying for a few weeks we're going to have you on, and we had to cancel, unfortunately,
We did.
when we took a little break. So we got you on as soon as possible. Max stole his spot, in fact, because he was supposed to be on the week that we cancelled, and then we come back with a guest that wasn't Matt. And even when doing it, I was like, oh, fuck, I feel really bad now.
I'm not going to lie, when I was listening to it, there was envy. When you introduced Max as your guest, I was like, motherfucker.
And it's his third time.
I know. I was supposed to be on there. They cancelled me, and then they got Max on for a third time. Well, I'm going to fuck it up. Fucking Scottish people.
So what we try and do is, we had this discussion at the beginning of the year, is that we want to get more guests on. But, we want to get guests on that have like certain talents, and we want to know about them. And like
no pressure.
Obviously, we had Kennedy, who was a famous streamer. We had Max. And now we got Matt, who was...
Don't forget Drew.
Drew, famous musician.
Drew
Kyle,
music.
Vegan,
representing the vegan world.
Exactly. But now we have Matt, who is... So you are all-star hockey player, is that right?
Oh, the best of the best, mate. Yeah, I'm the best of what this country has got to offer.
Yeah, so we are all sat here now in hockey jerseys to represent your... How many weeks playing hockey is it now?
I've been back playing for about 6 weeks after 10 years of not playing, where I only played for about a year before that.
Yeah, who's it you play for?
I play for Peterborough Warriors.
Tell us about Peterborough Warriors.
So they're a development rec level team over in Peterborough. They've been going for, I want to say, about 18 months, I think, but they've grown quite well over that time, and it is sort of a team that is there for people to join the sport, level entry.
Okay.
But we kind of almost have two teams now, where we've got slightly better players that are competing in a cup competition.
Is that you?
I've not. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, mate, I'm the captain. No, I'm not. No, I've not actually played yet because I've only been back a few weeks. So I'm hoping to get some game time shortly. But I'm just enjoying sort of being back out on the ice.
Yeah, because I didn't even realise you did it the last time. I know we've not seen each other in a couple of years, but I didn't see anything last time of this. When I saw you in your jersey, I was like, oh, I didn't realise you was a hockey fan. And then I was like, oh, no, shit, his name's on the back of that shirt. He's playing.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden I was really excited to get you on, because I'm not by no means a massive hockey fan. I go watch Panthers occasionally as and when I can. And I'm not even joking, my Game Boy Advance, I still play my NHL game on it. Still on my Game Boy Advance.
Nice.
Well better than the shit on Xbox
Yeah.
fucking One or whatever. Like, that's too much.
Right,
I like
yeah. Just
pass, shoot.
Yeah,
Basic.
old school.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah.
It's like the older backyard ones as well. So, like, some of it's like rollerblade skating and you're just in, like, a rec ground.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much fucking fun.
Yeah. I feel like ice hockey, I've never got into it. Like, I've never even been to a game before, but I know it's massive.
You'd love the games.
And
It's so much fun.
Yeah,
man.
and everyone says that. Everyone that goes, you know, because there's these big teams around us, like Nottingham and Sheffield. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but over the last 5 years or so, it seems to have got massive. Like,
Yeah.
before it was always like, you know, like an underground sport a little bit. You know, like growing up, it wasn't something that anyone I knew ever went and played. It was like, obviously, just football, rugby, cricket.
Yeah.
And then no one really went to the games. But now, over like, yeah, maybe like the last 5 to 10 years, I feel like my Facebook feed is just full of people going to games, and it's just seems to have taken a massive life of its own. I could be totally wrong. I don't know if
Yeah, I
that's
was going to
fair
say,
or
what do you
not.
think of that, Matt? Because personally, I think American sports are so much bigger now. In general, I mean, you know, the NFL now play, 3-4 games over here a year?
Yeah.
League games. So I just think American culture is coming over here. ever so
Yeah,
much.
definitely. They are expanding. Like the NFL's going over to Germany as well.
Yeah,
I
they
think
went
they
this
are.
year,
They are
yeah.
expanding. I can't see the NHL coming over here because they play something like 80 odd games in a season.
Oh,
Right.
it's
So
ridiculous,
they're
isn't
playing
it?
like 3, maybe sometimes 4 games in a week.
That's
So there's no
intense,
way
yeah.
they'd be able to come over to Europe to play. But it is a growing sport for sure. It's been more in the press and more noticeable in the last year for unfortunate reasons. With
Of course, yeah.
an incident that happened at Sheffield with a
Yeah,
Nottingham player,
yeah, of course.
unfortunately losing his life. But yeah, I suppose that's kind of the dangers of playing a sport that is contact when you've got razor sharp blades,
Razor blades
on your feet.
And,
Yeah.
you are repping the jersey there.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Adam Johnson Memorial jersey.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Indeed. It's changed the sport, though, as a whole, because
Oh,
when
massive.
I played before, there's always been net guards,
Right. Okay.
but they were there if you wanted to wear them. You didn't have to.
yeah.
Whereas now, in every league apart from the Elite League, which ironically is the one that it happened in, the very top level of British hockey, you have to wear them.
Right. Okay.
It's weird
That's
that they
interesting.
don't have it in the
Mandatory.
Elite League.
I mean, they are the elite. They are incredibly. I mean, like Adam Johnson was. He is. You know, he's American. He was an American guy.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
I believe he was drafted in the NHL. Didn't make it. Came
He played
over
for
here.
Penguins, didn't he?
And did get. I
Mm.
think he got drafted by Penguins. So you do get ex NHL players that come on
Yeah,
over here
yeah.
or unsuccessful,
Yeah.
like top league players come over here. So they are very good, and it's a freak accident. It doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, of
Literal
course, and
freak
that can happen
accident,
in
yeah.
any sport. Don't no matter what you're doing. You know, it just obviously with things like ice hockey, there's always going to be increased risk because of the nature of it.
Yes.
But freak accidents can happen in anything, can't they? So you like to think that it doesn't. I mean, by the sounds of it, I don't know how much like net guards would hamper or make a difference anyway to how people want to play, but it's preference, isn't it? If they're at that top elite level, you know, you like to think that you'd be all right, but you just don't know. I
You
guess, I
don't know.
No, exactly, and the technology of them now, like they're not that noticeable when you've got them on. They're quite flexible,
Right. Okay.
But like all things aside, with regards to that unfortunate incident, it's an incredible sport. It is
Yeah.
ever growing, and especially at Nottingham, they've got a fantastic team, and it
Yeah.
is a great atmosphere to go and watch.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I can only assume, seeing as this is a pop culture podcast and we do talk a lot of films and stuff, I can only assume that ice hockey is exactly the same as the film Goon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there's the
Have you seen Goon, Ryan?
No, I haven't. No.
Sean William Scott plays this dumbass
Yeah.
that can't even ice skate,
Right,
but
okay.
gets drafted by a team because he can fight. So he gets drafted.
It sounds
as an
familiar now that you're
enforcer.
explaining that.
Everyone
yeah.
hates it. I fucking love it. It's
Right.
such a great film.
It's a fantastic film, and it's not like that. I mean, if anything, they're trying to get rid of how often fights happen in the game, because
So you don't really have the enforcer thing anymore, though.
not as much as you used to, because people don't necessarily realise that fighting in ice hockey is like almost a strategic thing. It is actually a fun
massively,
thing
yeah.
to
Right.
get your team and get the crowd pumped up if you're going through a bit of a lull and losing.
Yeah, there is a
Um,
banging documentary. It used to be on Netflix. I think it's called something like Enforcers on Ice or something. And it was all about the role of the enforcer, of how these dudes cannot play for shit, but they are there to intimidate and to, if you've got the best enforcer with, say, the best fucking, I don't know, who's your striker in hockey?
Oh, your centres
your
are
centres,
generally...
yeah. You have a good centre and a fucking good enforcer, you're untouchable.
Right,
Because
okay.
that fuck will knock everyone out, and then your centre will just score everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's largely going away from that. I mean, my entry into ice hockey was the Mighty Ducks.
Yes,
Mighty Ducks films.
I
I love them. They're absolutely iconic.
still love them, yeah.
I watched them not that long ago. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they progressively get worse, and the third is probably the worst one. But I still love it. I still enjoy
I've never
watching
seen them.
it.
You've never seen? Oh,
No.
mate.
They're on Disney.
Yeah.
They're on Disney. They're fantastic.
Yeah. How did you get into ice hockey then?
So I, about 10 years ago, it was when I was with a now ex-partner. She really was into ice hockey, and her and her dad used to go.
Right.
And I sort of got into it, used to go and watch, and I was like, I'd love to give this sport a go. I've tried so many different sports over the years. This sort of stick and puck sort of entry into it, just to get an idea of it, came up, went along, and then spent a fortune on gear and
Sounds
played
like
for a little bit.
Yeah. Just jump 2 feet in straight away, get all the gear. Yeah.
All the gear, no idea.
Yeah.
Was you already a pretty good skater before that?
Yes, I roller skated as a kid.
Right, okay.
And although I skated on quads rather than inlines, so it wasn't a direct, relation to ice skating, but I still picked it up fairly well. And having not skated for many, many years, when I went back a few weeks ago, I've picked it up and got back to it all right, luckily.
Nice.
But it is it's intense, like exercise.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I can
how
imagine.
mad is it that episode that we randomly had Max on just because he was there? We spoke about the difference between quad and inline skates, and we got a fucking professional here. We should have had him in the first place.
Well,
what are the odds?
replacing me with people, kicking me while I'm down, and then
That's what
talking
we
about
get.
my expertise. No, I'm far from an expert.
So, what other sports you played? You used rugby for years.
Rugby's been my main sport growing up from the age of about 10. I've played football when I was at school. I played cricket, a bit of basketball. I had a few training sessions, American football, and then the local team folded because there just wasn't enough players. So
Yeah.
they sort of went off elsewhere. Yeah,
because we've got a local American football team, and they always 3-4 times a year they do open tryouts. And I've always wanted to do it, but I keep getting put off it. One, I'm unfit as fuck, but it was worth a try.
Yeah.
Because they always say, like, you can never even watch the game, you can come and play with us. But I've been told that they use these and they'll literally draft anyone to take their money, and that's it. You pay through the nose to be part of the team. You never get a play, you never get anything. Then when you start turning up to practices, they just basically get you being ball boy and shit.
Right.
And it's like, I don't want that, because
No,
I immediately, as soon as someone's like, oh, you're really good, do you want a place in the team? I'd be like, oh, I'm the next Tom Brady. This fat 36-year-old man.
I'm going to the big time, boy.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be at Super Bowl this time next year, and I won't be. I'll just be I'll be the guy that pours water in everyone's mouth.
Yeah. It's an important job.
It is an important water boy.
Water boy.
Yeah.
Water boy.
Yeah.
What a film.
That's one jersey I've always wanted, a Bobby Boucher jersey. I've never got round to buying. I've always wanted a Mighty Ducks one, and I've always wanted a Bobby Boucher. Yeah.
What a guy.
Nice. My first time wearing an ice hockey jersey right now.
Comfy, aren't they?
Very comfy, yeah.
Large and baggy.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is what. So no, it wasn't. I bought a Devils one first, and it was all because I love the idea. I just love jerseys because they're big. You can just wear. You can wear them out if you're wandering about with some trackies. You can wear them in bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just the best.
Very versatile.
Yeah. And now half of my wardrobe is just jerseys. I mean, I'm a big NFL fan anyway, so loads of NFL ones, but I've got so many ice hockey ones. We've got a couple of baseball fucking jerseys.
Really?
I don't even watch baseball at all. But yeah, it's just full of jerseys because they're comfy as shit, man.
Fair.
Yeah. So, do you want to spend 5 minutes telling us how great we are then?
To be fair,
The whole way up to this is like, I'm going to tell you how you influenced me in this.
No,
and he's not said one good thing about us yet.
we've been talking about me, boys. It's been wonderful. But no,
Yeah, enough of that shit.
Right, in fact, let's stop that. The fucking alarm's going off, which means it's time for snacks, because Matt brought snacks that we had to cook.
That's serious commitment.
is
That's what we like.
serious
That's what we like
commitment.
here
That's
into
how-
the podcast.
that's how much I love
Exactly.
the pod, boys. I'm elite level guest, but you still replace me with Scottish people. So
I know.
Well,
I know.
maybe never again after today.
Definitely never again. The annoying thing is, instead of having this stupid alarm, we could have just had Drew Flanagan. And then that would have been... How perfect would that have been?
Yeah, never mind. Always next time.
Come on,
There's always
Drew. They
next
need a cooking timer jingle.
Yeah, we did. I bloody spoke to Drew Flanagan Music.
No
He's
way.
back, and I had a chat with him the other day. I'm so excited.
That is exciting. Are we going to turn this Alexa alarm off?
Alexa, stop. Oh, fuck it, let's just get Drew on. Drew, sing us in, baby.
Here come Sam and Ryan, listen to them both speak. They've come 2 hours on with their pop culture critique. But are you even a nerd if you don't overread? So come on everybody, it's the snack of the week.
I'm looking forward to this one, boys. We have hot munch in front of us.
Is this the first time we've had hot food?
No, didn't Kyle... Well, what did Kyle do? He did a 3-course meal, didn't he?
I only remember the Little Moons.
He did Little Moons. He definitely did a starter. I'm sure he did something that was hot as well.
Was it hot? I don't remember it if it was hot or not.
I'm sure it was. But should we just pretend Kyle don't exist and say yes?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is the first time
Sweet.
we've ever had
Wow.
hot food.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, it probably might be the first time it is. Custom ordered
Oh, yeah.
snack
So
for
we've,
you boys.
so we've got what we've got in front of us that have come out the oven, but apparently this is a just an accompany to something that you ordered for us.
Yes.
Which you asked me for the logo for, so I'm a little bit worried.
It's nothing to be worried about.
I'm worried. I'm definitely worried.
As I pull a box out of my bag,
Oh, it was 48-hour tracked, which I like.
it was. No signature though, so
No
they don't care
signature.
that much.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
But if one of you would like to...
Go on, Sam, you actually there.
Come on. Let's just get rid of all this shit. Oh, fuck it. It's a glass bottle.
It's really good for an audio podcast.
It's
Like
really
the visual
good.
bit where you need to...
Hey, into the podcast hot sauce.
Nice.
Yes, boy.
Custom made, mate. I picked
Oh
all the
my
ingredients myself.
That's
Did you
amazing.
actually?
Yes,
Did you?
with absolutely no research, so it could taste like absolute dog shit. But yeah, custom. So they have a list of the ingredients you can pick, and I just picked a load, and they
It actually smells
custom
really good.
make it.
Amazing. Let's pass it here. Let's have a
Yeah.
look.
So this is from Condomaniac.
Yes, which I stumbled upon them on TikTok.
Oh, this
and
looks
they're
amazing.
a fairly small company. They make weird and wonderful condiments, and they also do custom hot sauces. And I saw it and was like, yes,
Yes.
There's a
boy.
lot of hot sounding things in the
Go on,
ingredients.
read it.
So tomato, apple cider vinegar, garlic, onion, jalapeno pepper, habanero chili,
Yeah.
Scotch bonnet,
Scotch bonnet. Yeah, that's the hot one.
cumin, coriander leaf, basil, cinnamon, maple syrup, sugar, sea salt. It's going to blow our heads off, isn't it?
I don't know, to be fair. In all fairness, so there was some thinking behind the picking of the ingredients.
Does smell nice.
I've not opened it and even smelt it, so I'm going to quickly do that whilst saying.
Should I go get
Oh,
a
it
little?
does.
Should I go get a little shot glass where you two talk? We can pour it in and dunk it into the shot glass, then, can't we?
I thought you were going to say you're going to shot the hot sauce then for a minute, son.
What? Would you mean? Like,
So then, yeah, just so we're not pouring it onto the nugget and getting it everywhere.
if you want to.
Yeah, will you two chat away? I'll
All
go
right.
get us a
Okay.
shot glass.
So yes, there was. Oh, I'll just knock the table out.
I know, bloody hell.
Yeah, so I picked a tomato base rather than like a chili base.
Yeah,
because
okay.
Then it's less chili like.
True.
I chose to put maple syrup in there because it's to sweeten it up a little bit, maybe take away. from the
Yeah,
spice.
nice. Like this.
That might not be how it works. I have no idea. I'm not an expert.
I love the thought behind it though,
Yes.
like the rationale.
the completely uneducated thought behind it. But yeah, those three, the jalapeno pepper, habanero, and the Scotch bonnet, were the three weakest chilies
Right, okay.
on the list. I think everybody panics when they hear Scotch bonnet, I suppose, because they just
But
associate it.
weirdly enough, it's been over the last 5 years that like these ridiculous hot sauces have been coming out.
Yeah.
But like a Scotch bonnet back then was the hot one. Do you know what I mean? Now it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this, you know,
Carolina Reaper.
Reapers and Scorpion, Trinidad Scorpion, and
Yeah.
all that lot. So I think if I pour some in here,
It looks not so appetizing.
it looks like diarrhea. I'll be honest.
I didn't want to say it.
But now we've got a little sauce pot, so we can have a little dunky dunk. We'll put that there, so when the camera can see, it's right next to Nicolas Cage, Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
So should we get involved, boys?
Let's do it.
By all means, this is. Do you know what? One of the things I'm most excited about is masticating into the mic.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I have to listen. Like, I don't actually mind the listening of it. Normally, I hate the noise, but
But it's
because
'cause
it's the
it's us.
podcast and it's you boys, I
Right.
genuinely.
I've got a Generous dunk I've done.
A generous dunk. We got
You have gone
tempura
generous
chicken nuggets.
dunk.
We've also got some chicken fillets over there as well.
Yeah.
That's all right. I know
So,
that. Just the chicken selection on itself.
It's banging, I know.
Would have been fantastic.
Put the effort in, boys. I've put the effort in.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Cheers,
Here we
boys.
go, my friends.
I mean, I don't want to toot my own trumpet.
You've actually done really well there. Yeah,
but that's
That's
pretty
nice.
banging.
that is like a good level of hot.
Yeah.
You know, you've got hot sauce in your mouth,
Mhm.
but you could eat this and not have to be like supping every 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, there's like a nice, for me personally, I think there's quite a nice sweetness.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And then there's just a subtle
The,
spice.
the warmth just comes afterwards,
Yeah.
and it's not. Don't blow your head off. It is like a nice warmth.
John, I'm really happy how that's turned out, to be honest, boys.
That's lovely. That.
I'm
Let's,
gonna
I'm
go
just,
for
let's just, I'm just going to pour some out
Yeah,
on,
go
the, on
on.
the table.
Yeah,
Let's
all
get-
right. Yeah, get
on the
it.
table.
Yeah,
and then
all of your tables, Sam.
on the plate on the table.
Well, I'll take this then. That is bloody banging, mate.
Do you know what? I'm glad that it's gone well. Like I said, it looks like shit, but
So
It tastes great.
So we've got a manager, product designer now.
Yes. We're
So-
expanding.
I'll
you,
take that.
You need to make goodbye goldfish for us. Now. You need to get some goodbye goldfish going.
What was Goodbye Goldfish again?
It was our version of Hello Kitties. No, not Hello Pandas.
Yeah.
I like chocolatey biscuit things.
Yeah.
I do remember, and to be fair, when I was listening to that, I thought, because it was, I think that was around the same time that I sorted this out, the hot
Yes.
sauce. So I was thinking, like, granted, I've just used what you've sent me logo wise, and just sort of put them together. So Sam and Ryan are next to the Into the
Which
Pod
looks amazing.
logo.
It does look ace.
I thought, do you know what, I could maybe do something. I'm not experienced on Photoshop, but I'm sure I could think of something.
Do it. Right,
These are good.
I'm having more.
I've got another snack as well, but
This is
I'm
this
enjoying
is a
hot sauce.
feast.
This is a
There's
feast,
a proper
isn't it?
feast we've got here,
Just one of them massive fucking
which is great because
chicken-
as soon as I walked in, I was like, I'm hungry. Let's get food.
So,
And then proceeded to shout at Sam because there was no food in your mouth.
Yeah. Where's my pizza?
yeah. Is there a snack that we've had, Matt, that you either desperately don't want to try or desperately do want to try?
I think everybody would say that they wouldn't want to try the apple milk. Well,
Yeah.
I'll say that. Part of me does want to try it just to see how bad it was. how
Yeah,
bad it really
yeah.
is.
I get that.
I mean, we'll buy you some after this because you're our friend.
Oh, thanks, mate. I mean, I bought my way onto the podcast, but yeah, cheers. I've been like, I want to get on the podcast, Sam. Yeah, we'll get you on. It's took me to go, I've ordered you and spent my own money on a custom product.
And even then, we replaced you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's top quality. That.
That was,
I'm quite apprehensive about the where it's going on the ranking.
On the tier system. Oh yeah, we need to vote, and we've got an actual tier system now,
I know, yeah.
actually on our socials for the first time for 61
I
episodes.
really hope you remember it because I don't.
Why isn't Megan here to tell us what they are?
I'll tell you what, boys, I'm pretty sure it's on your Instagram, so I'll have a look.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Love that.
Love
It
that.
was all right.
I'd have that again.
Have
It's,
that again, that's fine.
something is what is on there. I think.
Do I have to?
Do I have to?
Was it? Do I have to?
Would I do
If
that
I
again?
have to.
If I have
If
to.
I have to, and
the worst.
only because if I was putting it online, I didn't want to be like dog shit and swear words.
Yeah.
For me, for the first time ever, I was like, let's not swear.
That is very rare
It
for
was
you.
good for me, innit?
Right. So where are we putting that? What were the tiers again? top tier.
Top tier, love that. I'd have it again if I have to. The worst.
And I'm not saying it because he's here. This is the nicest hot sauce I've ever eaten.
It's delicious.
Yeah. I'm not even saying it just because you're here. On my daughter, this is the nicest tasting hot sauce I've ever eaten. So it's top tier for me.
I would say top tier as well. Just
Oh,
when you,
boys.
especially when you combine it with the hot chicken
Oh, I
that
know,
we've
yeah.
got.
Oh,
It's a feast.
Cheers, boys.
right.
Well
in.
played. Well played.
Thank you.
You can come again.
You can
Thank
come
you.
again.
Fucking Max.
I've got,
Not
Max,
empty-handed, though.
yeah, no, I had to pay my way onto it, but
Do it again.
yeah, maybe I'm now the number one fan. Fuck off, Rachel. Do you know what? I told myself I wasn't going to go at Rachel, and then it just slipped out. So soz not soz.
I mean, if you want to go after Rachel, you'd lose.
I probably would.
I don't care
even know her, but I
how
can
big a
imagine.
hockey player you are. She'll not fuck out you.
Oh dear, that was lovely, and
That
there's
was
still
lovely.
some left, which I'm tempted at. But there is
Keep going,
actually
mate.
there's a second snack.
Oh,
I mean,
And we
there's-
got pizza coming.
bloody hell.
we are not going to be hungry tonight.
No.
boys.
Get second snack out. Honestly, I'm so. My insides are so happy. Tum is how I
Happy
describe that.
Tom.
Yeah.
Indeed. So it's a dessert following the hot sauce-ish. Caramel waffles that
Amazing.
I acquired from Germany's finest supermarket, Lidl.
Yep.
Yeah. They're honestly, they're outstanding.
Now,
and I'm
if I
trying
remember
not to
rightly, I think these are called Stroop waffles or something like that. Or Stupple waffles.
Stroop waffle sounds like it's a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Because as a youth, what I used to do is put it over a cup of tea.
Right.
You've heard this before. I told you both before, but we're on air now.
Yeah.
Acting. This is brand new information.
There you go.
Like what?
Put it on top of a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah,
nice
right.
and hot.
Right, okay.
Heat comes up, melts the caramel that is in the waffle.
No way.
That's phenomenal.
Delicious. That's a great idea.
That is, in the words of Phoebe Buffet, brand new information.
That is brand new
We are
information.
Phoebe and Joey right now.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Well, come on, get the fucking dessert out. I was not staring at me.
You were talking, but I was also rustling whilst opening them. So there's just... Dig in, boys.
Look, when there's
Dig
food
in.
involved, we're allowed to make whatever
When
noise we want.
I first tried these, you can't get it out, can you?
I've got it. Thanks.
They're incredibly dense.
They are. That's quite weighty, that.
They are.
Oh, yeah. It's full of
It's like
fucking caramel,
It's like a
mate.
little discus.
Now these.
You could probably take someone's head off with it, I reckon.
Stroop waffle, I think.
No hot drink to put them on,
No.
but still.
Oh, sorry, boys. I've slacking.
9.5 out of 10.
I know. I've got my feet under the table with the hot chicken and the hot sauce, and then...
Rachel would have brought a cup of tea.
No. Probably a bit of the podcast listening to it is when it goes quiet and you can just hear this. I do feel now sitting next to Ryan whilst he's eating that he's definitely making it worse intentionally into the mic.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Not always.
I do feel like you need a drink. Are you going to put hot sauce on it?
Yes, I am.
What? That's madness.
He's putting hot sauce on
On
his
his-
caramel waffle.
On his caramel. Well, you got it, mate.
No, you don't have to.
I'll tell you whether it's the right thing to
I'm
do
going
or
to
not.
try it. I'm going to try it because I'm...
Don't
I'm
do
weird.
it.
I've already put it on my waffle now.
I wouldn't. I thought
Sure.
maybe the maple syrup would bring out the caramel flavour. But...
I mean, to be fair, there is maple syrup in the hot sauce.
yeah, exactly.
I don't mind it.
It's not the worst thing. We've had apple milk.
That is the worst thing.
They
These are
have
great. They are dense.
Yeah,
like
they
you
are
said.
dense and chewy and
Very
a little
chewy.
bit dry, potentially.
Now
You would
imagine
need
it.
With a drink.
Imagine it. The crispy waffle is soft because it's been on top of a cup of tea,
Yeah.
and that waffle, that caramel is all melty.
Is that a genuine thing, or did
Yeah.
you discover that?
Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to eat them.
No, claim it, Sam.
That's how I got. I made that up.
That's genius.
Yeah, I know. This is new information.
Oh, I love it.
These are great as well.
What else you got?
Unfortunately, boys, that is it.
Oh, I forgot to go hungry, shall I? Oh,
Yeah, I bought you some gourmet chicken. It's definitely not gourmet.
well, give me that. Bit of
That's
chicken.
from Germany's other supermarket, Aldi, the chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fucking all over. You are,
Oh,
aren't you?
mate, I'm
Be dedicated to one shop, man.
multicultural, me. International. Man of the nations. I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea.
Man, just man.
Just man.
So, Ryan, where are we going to put Stroop waffles?
What's the tier system
I was
again?
going to say, do you want me to get the tier system up for you?
All right, thank you. Top tier, love that. And have it again if I have to. The worst. Is it top tier?
I'd say it's love that because I do love it.
I would say love that.
It's not top tier. You can't put that with the hot sauce and Little Moons.
Yeah, I think I agree. Love that. I would definitely have it again. I would like to see if it gets into top tier once it's been on top of a cup of tea. Does that make a difference?
Exactly.
We'll try. I mean, there's 7 more caramel waffles. So.
And we've got time. And
Yeah.
I've got a kettle in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Oh, man.
I own a
You're
kettle.
a man of the future.
Wow.
What I love is how it become a bit of an ongoing joke that we haven't done a tier system. And then poor Megan went and did us a tier system. And now the joke is that we won't remember the tier system.
In theory, makes no difference.
She should never have bothered. It was always going this way, Megan. I'm sorry.
As the guest, I've had to get the tier system up on my phone
Twice.
Exactly.
for 2 different snacks. Oh, dear.
Oh, we're so fired.
from your own podcast.
Well, it's not ours anymore.
Just me and Rachel now. Bring in the other top fan.
Oh, fuck, why don't we get Rachel here as well?
Yeah,
we could have a little fight.
Oh, swanton her off a horse.
Yes, you would.
That was very niche.
That was very neat, wasn't it? We do have a top 5 jingle, don't we?
Yeah.
We do. Are you
We
ready
haven't,
to do a
we
top
haven't
5?
played that for a long
No,
time.
I know we haven't.
I don't even know. I'm not sure if I know the words, but once it comes on, I will try and sing along.
I think the words are top
Off air.
5.
It's just top 5, isn't it?
Top five, yeah.
No, it's just top 5.
Just really
Just
long.
5. Yeah.
We'll find out in a minute.
Cool. Well, Drew, sing us in, baby. I forgot about that bit.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that is the best bit of that song. We're not taking the piss, Drew. We had genuinely were just pissing ourselves, going, I completely forgot how good that jingle is, and then realised I hadn't clicked record.
So we had to go back and record.
So our great acting there, you all thought that we was having a great old fucking jolly. We're really acting Oscar.
I can't wait for us to do our film.
I'm telling you now, when you look at me, you're going to think Oscar winner, The Whale.
I can design the film cover.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
And the custom film hot sauce.
And
I might specialise in hot sauce. I don't know.
that's all you need to do. We don't need you for anything else, mate. Just bring hot
I
sauce.
want to be on screen a little bit.
Oh, you can put your face on the hot sauce.
No,
You can just be in the background like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, well,
As a
we said
zombie
before, we're going to
or-
need like zombies and somehow werewolves,
Somehow werewolf.
ghosts.
I'm ginger and pale, so that'll work.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
you
you
are
go.
big
There you
guy.
go.
Boo, I'm a ghost.
Maybe you could play our child.
Oh, yes. We'll put you in a nappy and still, you're a baby.
Done deal.
Again.
Yeah.
I normally piss myself anyway. Josh, Culinary Corner Josh has just walked in the room. Josh, come over here, mate. You need to try this. There's a chicken goujon on there,
Let's
look.
pour some hot sauce out for you.
And this is some into the podcast.
No, it's not. It's genuinely, it's a nice hot sauce.
This is into the podcast
That's a lot
hot
of hot
sauce.
sauce.
You're also doing a great job of covering the camera. It's all right, mate.
No,
don't worry.
yeah, just ignore the camera.
Yeah,
We're
ignore
not
the
really
camera.
using it.
Come and have a go on this hot sauce because just in case anyone, you get yourself involved, mate. Just in case anyone thinks that we're just bumming Matt because he's here.
Yeah,
We're getting outside, and this is Culinary Corner.
Culinary
Josh.
Corner, Josh.
Like he knows his food.
Yeah, he does. I've heard him moan about lots of things.
I watched this man eat half a lasagna, like full lasagna yesterday, out of a Tupperware tub yesterday. He's full of cold and he was just sat at the table looking really sad, snotting, just eating one fork and a Tupperware tub of lasagna. It looked good, mate. It's banging,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Another seal of approval.
Custom made hot sauce.
Yeah,
Not by me.
well.
Someone else made it for me, but
Yeah.
Into the podcast, hot sauce.
There you go, you see? So it's not just
Boom.
us kissing your ass.
cheers, boys. Top tier.
Top tier. What we're doing? Top 5.
Yes,
We're now
that's
doing
the
Now we're
thing.
doing top
That's the
5.
thing.
So for anyone that hasn't listened before or hasn't listened to the episodes where we've had a guest and they've done a top 5, the way they do this is me and Ryan used to do a lot of top 5s, didn't we, mate?
We did.
Been a while.
It's been a
We
long
should
old one.
probably bring that back.
Let's do one next week.
We'll do one next week. I don't know what we're doing next week, but we will. So all the top 5s that we've ever done, Matt is going to pick 5 of them, 5 of them topics, and pick his favourite from each. So it could be favourite film, favourite soundtrack, favourite whatever. But instead of doing a top 5 of that category, he's going to pick 5 of the categories and do his top for each. Does it make sense, Ryan?
No, but go for it.
Does it make sense, Matthew?
I think so.
Cool, good, because you're doing it. So let's go, baby.
So I'll pick one of the food top 5s, and we'll go with that since we've just finished snack of the week.
I love a food top 5.
Biscuits.
All controversial.
Now I don't know if this biscuit has been mentioned, but it can be used universally as a biscuit. It could be used as a topping on milkshakes, ice creams.
The fucking stroopwafel.
You know,
Oh, I've got a good guess of what it is.
the Lotus Biscoff.
No.
Oh,
Lotus Biscoff biscuit.
Nice, yeah.
Maybe that has never been mentioned.
It's not.
And I tell you what, that has taken a fucking step up the Lotus, hasn't it? You now, like you say, You get milkshake flavoured of it, ice cream flavours of it.
You get the spread.
Spread. Lotus spread, mate.
Wow. Yeah.
In bloody, because obviously Aldi do their own fake, it's just called like caramelised biscuit flavour. But you can buy Belgian buns that is just that flavoured.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
They've expanded.
Yeah,
They've
they
taken
have.
the biscuit world and gone, we'll take it all on.
Yeah.
They have, and they've smashed it. Because whatever you want, you can have it.
Yeah.
I mean, right then we could have had hot sauce and fucking Lotus, and it still would have been banging because it would have fit perfectly.
Sure.
I'm telling you.
You're chatting bollocks, Sam.
Where's my pizza?
There's not pizza in my mouth. But yes, Lotus biscuit.
Lotus biscuits. I 100% agree with that. I'm a big fan. It's really weird because whenever you buy a nice fancy coffee from a coffee shop, they normally give you the individual ones, and that's where it all started.
The teeny tiny.
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Because no one had them anywhere other than a little coffee shop when they gave you a little teeny tiny one, did they?
They were
That's a
like
good
they were
point.
like a premium biscuit, weren't they? I think?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they're up there now.
I totally agree with that choice, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah. Strong choice.
Beautiful. Moving on from that. Now, this one definitely hasn't been mentioned, and I don't know whether you're going to let me have it. Technically, it is from a film. I've gone for villain.
Okay.
Now, was he the overall villain or was he a sidekick? I'm going for this child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I mean, that's a definite villain.
Yeah.
He's a definite villain, yeah?
Yeah. I
Honestly,
think that's fair.
as a child and even as a 31-year-old man, I think if I'm watching it, there's still a little bit of me that's really creeped out and a little bit scared of that dude. And his horrendously crooked, hooked nose.
Yeah, I guess if you was ever to read a newspaper report that starts with child catcher,
Yeah.
it's never going to be good news, is it? Ever.
Not
Definite
really.
villain.
No.
Definite villain.
Oh dear, yeah. When you put it that way, I don't know why I questioned him being a villain. To be honest. Someone that steals children, traps them with a cart of sweets, and it turns out to be Cage.
What are the odds?
But yeah, that dude's creepy. So
Yeah.
That dude is
he's going to
fucking
be
creepy as well.
I mean, I don't know if he is my top villain, but when I was thinking that, for some reason, I don't know why, because I've not watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for many, many years, but for some reason, that creepy dude popped into me.
If that's the first thing that comes to your head, that's the thing that you're scared of.
Yeah.
It was him or
You
Darth
bring it
Vader,
up.
but I thought Darth Vader's too mainstream.
Yeah.
It's too mainstream,
yeah,
and that's
you
not you, mate. That's not you.
No.
You're not a mainstream guy.
The intense look in your eyes as you said that.
What does that even mean?
I'm such a hipster, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm really not. Anyway, moving onwards from the weird child thief, I've gone for weapon, and this you might let me have it, you might not. I've gone for a wand.
The child catcher.
I've
He's a
tamed
weapon.
him and I've used him as a weapon. No, a wand from the Harry Potter universe.
That's 100%.
It's so
Definitely.
you can pretty much do whatever you want with that.
Oh,
wand.
yeah.
It's not
I
a
would-
one-trick pony.
Yeah. No.
Bloody
Oh,
not, mate.
whatever you want to do, you can do that
Literally,
with
it's
that
not
one.
like, lightsabers are good, but all they're going to do is kill people.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
probably just going to chop your own hand off or your own leg or
And you-
something.
I
Or-
would 100% do that.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's Rick and Morty, the episode. You've seen most Rick and Morty, haven't you?
I've seen a lot of Rick and Morty.
So the
I've not
episode
watched the later ones.
Where Rick gets Morty a lightsaber and he drops it. Have you seen that episode?
Sounds familiar.
This could happen, but he drops it at that perfect of a straight slant that it's just going straight
Straight
through
down
the earth.
forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Until he hits a core and blows the earth up.
I have seen that one.
So
Yeah.
that-
Yeah. So a wand, it just makes your whole life better.
Oh,
Every aspect of your life.
And it can save you from Voldemort.
Yeah. Probably.
If you are the chosen one.
If
Yeah.
you chose the one, yeah.
I don't think we are.
Reckon
I
not.
think we'd all die. I don't think we're
Do you
main
think?
characters.
No, we are 100% not main characters.
So we'd,
Dibs being that dude in Prisoner of Azkaban that says those two most intense lines in the
yeah,
entire
the
film.
little kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
that never. I don't even know what his name is.
I don't know. I don't know if he's got a name.
No.
But he says about the grim, the meaning of the grim, and then he says about trying to catch smoke.
Trying to catch smoke,
with
yeah.
your bare hands.
It's so intense, and everyone's just staring at
Yeah,
everyone.
I know.
Everyone's looking at
It's-
him
I
and
know.
like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, this dude is literally popped out of nowhere. He's
So-
never been to Hogwarts before. But he's just there.
I know. Yeah.
So that deals with it. I don't even think I've got not got lines, mate. Definitely not.
No.
That
Maybe
could be
not.
you.
I don't know if I've got lines.
I've definitely not got lines.
Maybe we're just background characters then.
Yeah.
We're just extras.
Yeah, 100%.
Hopefully, we could die like a gruesome death though, or
Oh, yeah,
something.
that'd
So
be
like
cool.
something memorable at least.
Yeah.
You know.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
How would you want to go in the world of Harry Potter? Slightly off topic.
How do I want to go?
How would you want to, if you were to have a death in the films?
troll in the first one or the second
Yeah,
one?
first one.
Troll in the dungeon.
I want him to kill me by using me as a fucking
That's cool.
massive bat.
That's
Grabs
pretty
me
cool.
and boo, boo.
Like Hulk does Loki.
Yes, exactly that.
That's
how
a
I wanna
great
go.
choice.
Yeah.
Me connecting these films together.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I don't know. There's so many options.
Well, yeah, I know, but give us one of them.
Um,
that was the question.
oh, sorry. I have to actually say one because I can think loads, except I can't think of any.
No, you can't. I can see you
What
pushing it.
about? I don't like heights, so I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to fall from like a broom
You
or
want to
anything
get
like.
pushed off the astronomy tower? And nothing
No,
like that.
sod
No.
that. Maybe something quick, like you do the what's the flames called, the fire where you the soot
flue powder.
flue powder.
Yeah.
So maybe do that, but say it wrong, and then I get like spliced in half something, and it's like,
Nice.
and then like half my body just
Nice.
flies out of some random person's chimney.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you've got so many different ways you can die in the world of Harry Potter.
That's how you pick.
The most obvious one being Avada Kedavra.
Yeah,
And you've gone.
it's too mainstream. We're not
Yeah.
mainstream guys.
We're hipsters.
You're getting killed by a boggart, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And you've gone, flue powder's gone wrong. I've been cut in half. I'm dead in someone's front lawn.
Just showering everywhere. Just, yeah,
Nice.
That'd be so inconvenient for people.
It would. If you want to die a gruesome death, you want it to be inconvenient for other people. Because you could just die, and in like most films, if you're a background character that dies, you're done, aren't you?
Yeah.
No. I want you to clean me for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I want you to be having to scrub my brains off the chimney for next week because you'll not forget me for at least 2 weeks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You want me forgotten for a long time.
No,
Remember that guy that got used as a troll, a weapon, and got splattered by
By
a troll.
But then
No, I
everyone,
don't know what his name was.
but
But it was not
everyone forget
important.
about us because Robert Pattinson would die in a maze somewhere.
Yeah.
He just got Avada Kedavra, didn't he?
Yeah, he's proper mainstream Robert
He's-
Pattinson.
yeah,
isn't
he is.
Fucking
Basic
hell.
bitch. That's what
Fuck you, Cedric Diggory.
it is. Yeah. Fuck you.
Anyway.
What podcast turns to Harry Potter?
No. Anyway, moving onwards.
I was well out of my comfort zone there because I know very minimal Harry
I know,
Potter.
I can
So
tell.
I was really just sort of climbing up that one.
Yeah. You did well.
I did all right,
I think you pulled it off quite well.
Hey, although at 7 o'clock this morning we was watching The Prisoner of Azkaban because Little come through at 6 and put it on.
Nice.
So I watched Harry Potter since you laughed. So what about
Nice.
that?
Yeah, fair. Well,
Fairs.
Hey, where was we? Top 5.
Top 5, yeah. We'll tell you what, I'm going to swap up because I've got 7 written out and I'm going to skip one off because it is also Harry Potter related. So we're going to miss that because we've covered Harry Potter.
We've covered Harry
Yeah,
Potter
yeah.
for today.
Quite a bit because I decided to go off on a tangent as a guest when it's not my podcast.
that's what we do.
Apologies.
That's what this podcast was built on.
We told you we need you to
tangents.
fill an hour.
Yeah. I'm going to go for robots
Okay.
and I'm going to go for R2-D2.
Of course.
I feel like with R2-D2, he's like a little puppy because he's incredibly loyal as
Yeah.
dogs are.
R2-D2 is the only reason that any of them films exist.
He saves them multiple times.
All the
Yeah.
time. Without him, they'd all be fucked. He is
Yeah.
the unsung hero. He's just a shitty little robot. No, anything that happens in Star Wars only happens because R2-D2 saved the day.
Yeah,
All the time.
But he is like a dog. If you think about it, right? He's incredibly loyal, like dogs.
Yeah.
He's intelligent,
Yep.
like dogs, and he's a puppy side of the dogs because he knows what he wants to do, but sometimes does it slightly wrong before he does it right again.
Because he's a
Yeah.
silly sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's a sausage. Like I think is it the last? Well, I say the last one, episode 3 with the sends the elevator the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
sends it back at them and nearly kills them.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing, but he gets it slightly wrong first.
Yeah.
And he's loyal, he's adorable, and
He's
he
a
He
saves
is,
the day
he is,
multiple
he
days.
is great. And it's crazy how, when you think of OG R2-D2, it's so basic. It's literally like, I can't even think who played what.
I can't remember his
Well,
name.
Oh, I can't.
But like, literally, just some guy in a glorified tin can.
Yeah.
Just
Sweating his tits off.
Yeah.
just
Bleep,
doing random
bleep,
beeps
blooping. Yeah.
because he doesn't do like he doesn't have any like fancy tricks like he does in the later ones.
Oh,
He doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
like his like his jetpack or his like.
He has his little zapper, though.
He has a
doesn't
little zapper.
Yeah.
He has his little saw
Yeah.
that he uses,
The smallest saw ever.
and mainly just uses to his little electronic, like basically like a USB
hacker,
thing
yeah.
to hack into
Yeah.
the system. But What an iconic character.
Oh, yeah,
that comes from
100%.
that.
Kenny Baker is the
That's
it, Kenny Baker.
that's in
That's
the suit. And
Yeah, yes.
smashes it, doesn't he? Really?
Yeah. There is no other answer for Robot, I don't think.
I mean, R2D2 is mainstream,
He is mainstream.
acceptable because
Yeah.
he's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
He is.
agreed.
I don't think anyone. He's like universally liked as well.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
C3PO,
Yeah.
universally hated.
Oh, yeah,
there's
of
something
course.
about C3PO that's really annoying. He's
Tough.
yes.
He's a tough.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's a Tory, isn't he?
Oh,
Hey,
100% a Tory, yeah.
He's a fucking Tory, is what he is.
Yeah. So
But yeah.
good, great shout.
Very
Sweet.
great shout.
And then my last one, I've gone vehicle.
Nice.
Vehicle.
Okay.
Vehicle.
I forget about all these categories we've covered before.
I had to go back into the conversation with Kennedy when he was on.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll back months worth of viewing just to see what we had done in the past. Because I sent it to him when he come on.
Right.
Because I didn't have a fucking clue.
No.
Yeah.
If only we had a manager to keep track of all these things.
Megan! Megan! Do us a favour, look.
When you going through checking all the snacks of the week,
Every episode, 61 episodes
to
now.
put them in the tier system. If we'd done a top 5, just let us know what they were, please.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I did
Thanks,
try and
mate.
go through, but then Sam sent me the list yesterday,
Yeah,
and I was like, do you know, I'm just going to pick from that list because I know that they have been done because Sam sent them to me.
exactly. And if I'm honest with you, that doesn't seem like something a star should do. That should be the manager.
That should be management. Yeah. They've been employed for free.
That should be the crew, not the star.
Megan, I'm so sorry.
Megan's fuming listening to this right now.
Oh,
I don't even know you, Megan, but I like her. You're
I'm
doing a great job.
terrified. We're getting her on in a few weeks, and we are terrified to have her on because she's just going to get her own back on us, isn't she? Let's be
Oh
honest.
God, yeah. Yeah.
Last one.
Yes, vehicle. Now this one isn't. It might not be iconic to a lot of people, but it's iconic to me from my childhood. From as a child, growing up playing Halo, I've gone for the Warthog.
The Warthog.
Oh, the Warthog that's legendary.
It is. I mean, the entire last level of Halo 1,
Yeah.
you are in the Warthog.
Yeah.
And it's iconic for me because I used to play Halo a lot with my brother and my cousin, and it always used to be like on co-op, and it always used to be a thing. My cousin would drive the Warthog, and then I'd be in the back with the gun,
Yeah.
pointlessly killing people because we're driving through that quickly. It's irrelevant.
You sat on the
But
wheel
just-
archers, didn't you?
Just absolutely smashing the fuck out of them with the turret.
That was on the tank.
back.
Oh, that was a tank. Sorry, not the
Yes.
Warthog.
Yeah,
On
no,
the
it-
Warthog, there was a turret gun on
Yeah,
the back.
that's right.
That's exactly the same for me. Like me and Drew used to play that level all the time. He would generally be the driver and I would be the gunner. And then once we like knew the game like the back of our hand, we'd then swap. Well, we wouldn't then swapped because at the start there's a couple of Warthogs, isn't there? So
Yes.
we then get a Warthog each and hopefully try and make it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
But oh my God, the Warthog. Especially
to
in the
handle.
first one, because it was indestructible.
Yes.
It couldn't be destroyed. And then they properly nerfed it for the later games. And if it took a lot of damage, they got fucked up pretty easily.
Yeah.
And I hated that because it felt like a loyal companion.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
dead
yeah,
weird
yeah,
because,
yeah.
like, in a game where, like, you know, you land on an alien world, like this ring, and you're being attacked by horrific aliens constantly, and it's pretty savage. And most of the time, you're on your own as chief.
Yeah,
You've just
yeah,
got
yeah.
you and Cortana, but you knew you had your trusty Warthog just to get you where you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to go.
To
Yeah,
save the day.
to save the day.
Like the R2D2 of the Halo world.
Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Especially Halo 1.
Yes.
I did like though in later Halos when they brought the it had like the Gauze cannon. So
Yes.
instead of the like Gatling gun
Yeah.
turret, it replaced the Gauze cannon. I used to love that because it used to fuck up vehicles. I want to play Halo.
Yeah, it's proper made me want to play it, I'm not going to lie.
Should we just stop this and play Halo?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got 3 controllers.
Bye then.
But yeah, that's my top 5. They're
That-
my picks for the top 5, boys.
That is an incredible top 5.
Absolutely, all very strong picks.
Very strong. Couple mainstream, but I think you kept it quite Indian there. I liked
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I very much liked it. Lotus.
Lotus, yeah.
Starting with a Lotus. I mean, not many people would, but everyone agrees.
Yeah,
And if you don't agree, comment and tell Matt he's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
We'll stick up for Matt, obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
until I'm not here.
Until you're not here, then we're like, I know what a dickhead.
What did you pick that for? It's hardly even a biscuit. What's that?
you get them free in coffee shops.
Nothing's free in a coffee shop, let's be honest. Fucking hell.
Very true. So we have one more segment to get through. The one thing that I know that Matt has not prepared for,
Oh, fuck.
because when he got here, he still didn't have a clue what he was going to do.
Okay.
So this is the 60-second recommendation. And I'm just to make it harder for you, he was going to do Pal World just to wind you up.
Okay.
So I thought I'd let you know that now so he can't shit a brick and go, oh, just do Pal World because I've prepared for this one. That's off the tables now. You can't do Pal World.
No, that's fine. I mean, I've sent a few in and they've gone all right, but yeah, I should have prepped, but I haven't. 'Cause I thought,
You don't.
what? Yeah,
You don't need to prep.
You don't need to prep.
that's the excitement of it, doesn't it?
course it
Exactly.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never do worse than Kyle did.
Ever.
The Expanse. Sorry, one of my favourite shows of all time.
Bone density.
Talked about bone density. What a prick, honestly.
Oh,
Good job we love him, innit?
Yeah.
There's no way I can have bone density in this 60 seconds. So.
Well, you hope not. I really hope not because I think I know what you're going to do.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Right, okay, so again, third time today, mate.
You know what? It's nice getting Drew in this
It is.
amount because
He's just come back
I
from
know.
fucking serving a country.
Yeah.
And he's back with us and we're celebrating with chicken, hot sauce, and lots of Drew Flanagan.
Does it get better than that?
Sing us in, baby.
60-second recommendations into the pod shortest presentation. Music, film, even cereal. 60 seconds recommending. Listen close, it's not never ending. Time is short.
So, are you ready for this, Matt? I don't think you don't look ready.
I'm just, time is short. It's playing on my brain
Repeatedly.
repeatedly.
And I've got another pop-up to do with Skype. This is pissing me off today. This stupid computer. I'm quitting the podcast.
Well, I've got Matt.
Oh, fuck. Matt, don't. No.
I'm here.
Right, are you ready?
No.
All right, shall I time it?
Yes?
You got 60 seconds
This
in case
was
you
your
didn't
one
know.
job.
Is it 60 seconds?
It's 60 seconds.
I wasn't sure.
So if you've not listened to the podcast before, Matt is going to recommend something in 60 seconds. Very self-explanatory.
You ready?
No.
3, 2, 1, go.
My 60-second recommendation is a clothing brand called Boys Get Sad 2. It was created in 2018, literally just from a doodle on a notepad, and it is grown massively to the point where they opened a little pop-up shop in Soho last year in November. The year before, I think it was. But they're just fantastic. Really nice designs, T-shirts, hoodies, jumpers, shorts, and it's just... They give like 10% of their profits to Calm, which is a mental health charity, and just in itself, Boys Get Sad too, as the name and the brand, it just gets the message out there and brings attention to mental health and male mental health because we're terrible at talking about things. Yeah, it's just a fantastic brand, fantastic company that just gets it out there and just spreads a good message and helps people.
Absolutely. 55 seconds. Easy as that.
Easy.
Short, sweet, everything you need to know. Fantastic cause. Very beautiful shirts. In fact, show him.
Oh, I've got one on.
Got one
I've
on.
got one.
Show him.
Oh, I've got some on underneath my jersey. Taking all the layers off, including my titties.
So this is a Boys Get Sad 2 t-shirt.
I like that.
Have
That's
you
nice.
have you come across these before, Ryan?
I've heard the name,
They're
but
all
I've...
over Instagram and like your social medias and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't
Big
really.
presence.
I don't really do social media. My social media is purely for watching old school wrestling videos.
Ah,
Nice.
yes.
Nice.
But no, yeah, I've never come across them before. I like the message behind it though. Like you said,
yeah.
I think it's an important message. I'm a big fan of Calm as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, that's good. I'll have to check them out. Have you got
Yeah.
anything from?
I don't own anything by them, actually. They're one of those brands that I keep meaning to get something because they're not even that expensive either. They're a good price for a clothing brand.
The thing is that, yeah, I mean, you look at it and the t-shirts were like, I think they're like 27 quid or something.
Right.
But they're real good quality. They're
Oh,
not
yeah,
these
yeah.
horrible, crappy, thin t-shirts. Like, I've had these a while and they're just really decent quality. And like I said, you've got that design on the front that nobody can see because it's a podcast. But you've also got it big on the back as well.
Yeah.
And it's a conversation starter. I've been out wearing my hoodie before,
yeah.
and I've been walking past, and people have generally gone, "I really like that hoodie, like decent." And it's just sort of started a conversation, brought attention to it. Even in places where it shouldn't really. I did horror at Hingebrook House, which is like a horror walkthrough thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Halloween. And I was wearing a hoodie there, and there was a guy. He had a mask and everything. Obviously, supposed to be in character. And it was at a point where we had to sort of wait because we'd caught the group up ahead.
Yeah.
So they were just sort of holding us there. He had this pig mask on, had this sort of axe in his hand and stuff, trying to scare us. But he clocks my hoodie and just completely breaks character, points at my hoodie and gives me the OK sign, gives me the thumbs up and walks off. And I'm like, well, that's completely destroyed the the mood. But nice one.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Now can I have a fucking refund?
Yeah. Now scare me. But no, they're brilliant. They are brilliant.
Yeah, no, that's nice. That I was just having a quick look at the website there. Looks like some nice stuff. Yeah,
some real good stuff. So. Yeah, that is a great 60-second recommendation.
Nice to have something different as well. I think
we've never had clothing.
We've never had a clothing brand recommended.
Pulling it all out this.
Bringing lots of unique things today. And pizza's arrived.
Pizza's arrived. We've got a few more minutes left, so now's your time to tell us how great we are.
To be fair, we joke about it, but I was going to generally say, like, I have listened to I'm not just kissing your ass here, boys. It sounds like I definitely am ruining you. But genuinely, I've listened to every episode. I generally enjoy every episode. There's not been one that I haven't. Apart from when you replaced me with Max. Max is going to think I've got massive the influence you boys have had on me on things that I watch, TV or films. I've watched so much just because you lads have spoken about it. Like The Barbarian. I was messaging you throughout that film, I think, just going, what the
Oh,
literally,
God, yeah.
3 messages, all exactly the same, one after each other. What the fuck?
Yeah.
20 minutes later. What the fuck? 20
Yeah.
minutes later. What the fuck?
I mean, that's totally fair because that was a mad film.
Yeah, it was the tiddy bit that really set it off for me.
Best bit, yeah.
Proper horny. Why did I have to send it that way?
Right, you're off.
Yeah.
You're doing so well.
I know. Damn it. Chris Hemsworth's films, Extraction, both of them watched because you guys have mentioned Love, Death and Robots.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I am probably going to go back and watch them again because I'm pretty sure I did have a list of my favourite ones because you did the categories, didn't you?
Yes, we did the top 5 of them, didn't we?
Yeah. Best animations, this and
Oh,
that.
yeah, we did, yeah.
And I actually did a list myself,
Nice.
which I don't know if I've got it anymore, unfortunately. But that,
if you've got it,
show,
ping it over to us. Yeah,
that show is fantastic.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
It really is because it's just nice little shorts and it's completely different. So
It's just quirky, weird, and it's just
very weird at times.
Very different.
But yeah, just so much stuff that I've watched because you boys have spoken about it.
And you're doing the 52 films
I am doing
challenge
the 52
this year.
Yes, I am.
How are you getting on?
I started off really strong, to be fair. I started it. The first one I watched was on the 9th of January, but I then watched like 6 films in about 4 days.
Yeah, nice.
I'm up to 14 now.
Yeah, same as me.
Not bad.
14.
I'm up to 4. The last one I watched was Poor Things, which you guys spoke about last week.
Yeah.
Yes, mate. Finally watched it.
I'm not going to lie. I turned it off twice.
Really?
It took me 3 attempts through the same day, but I turned it off, I think, after about 20 minutes, then after about 35. And then once I went back the third time, I managed to finish it off. Just a bit uncomfortable at times watching it.
It is.
Obviously, it's a new film. I'm not going to go spoilers, but it's just the physical of what you're seeing is fine, but it's the mental side of that character that I just think that shouldn't be happening because mentally they're
what we spoke about is
mature enough. And that's why I found it difficult to watch and turned it off a couple of times. But yes, I'm on 14 at the minute.
Nice, yeah. I'm also on. I think I'm pretty sure I'm on 14. I've similar to you. I'll go through like phases, like spurts where I'll watch like I really fancy watching films, so I'll watch like 3 or 4 like over a weekend. I might watch 3 or 4 new ones, and then I won't watch anything new for 2 or 3 weeks. Probably why I very rarely actually get my 52 films in the year.
Yeah.
I'm on 30.
Yeah, but you have a job that allows you to
work very hard.
Work very hard.
I work extremely hard from home. At this table, mate. Teams meetings, spreadsheets.
Oh, you're drowning in them.
I'm literally drowning in spreadsheets, mate. And then when I finish work, at 4 o'clock, it's to travel.
That's the difference. I'm losing 2.5 hours a day.
Exactly.
That's a long film or 2 short films.
Or 2 short films.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's where I'm getting mine in, mate.
Yeah.
100%. But I'm going to have mine smashed by end of April, I think.
Yeah.
I do want to smash out some more. It's been good though because it's got me to watch films that I've wanted to watch but just never got around to actually watching.
That's it, isn't it?
It's one where I go, right, I want to watch some films. I want to get these 52 done. And I've gone, I want to watch that film and I've wanted to watch it for ages. So I'm going to do it. And I've watched films. Some of them are the newer ones like Poor Things. And Saltburn. what a film.
Yeah.
But then there's older ones that, like Limitless.
Yeah.
An older
Oh, no.
film.
I
Yeah,
love that film.
That's a good film. I haven't watched that for
Um,
so long.
Yeah,
That's a good
Prisoners, unbelievable.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's a
What's
film.
that? Last week, I think it was. Fantastic film.
Yes,
Not
mate.
what I expected because I'd watched no trailers or anything, so
Mhm.
I had no idea going into it. It was called Prisoners, and I thought maybe it's just about these. I genuinely thought these two people being Ryan, no, Hugh Jackman, and
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Jake
Paul,
Gyllenhaal.
and Paul Dano.
I thought maybe they're prisoners in a prison and they like break out together
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
No, it's really not anything like that. But it's a fantastic film.
Child
It is.
catcher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
spoiler.
much. Yeah.
Well, it's not a spoiler. As soon as you start watching it, it gets to that point. But yeah, fantastic film, and I'm so glad I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
nice. Yeah.
So basically, that whole thing there wasn't to actually get Matt to say how much he loved us. It was to prove that we are influencers. Because I keep saying this, and you don't fucking believe me. I needed a third party to sit here completely unprompted and tell you that we are influencers. Hopefully you'll fucking believe me now, bitch.
But you prompted him.
No, I just said, tell us how much you love us. He could have just said, wow, I love your six-pack, Sam. Give us a go. But he didn't. He said, you influence me.
Because I'm not a liar.
All right.
That was harsh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't really mean it. But no, genuinely, you have
The worst. This hot sauce.
that hot sauce is amazing. But no, you genuinely have influenced me to new lease on life, mate. New lease on
This is
life.
what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm a
All
new
the
man.
nerdy shit.
That is, yeah, it's really nice to hear. And, you know, we've always said we do this podcast just because, even if it's just for us to, haven't we? Because it's just a laugh. And these are the conversations we genuinely will have anyway. And we love our films, we love our TV. And the fact that we can talk about it and then it encourages people to watch these other films, which is great because then it feels like a bit, again, probably a bit cheesy, but more like a community because then you can go speak to people like, you know, like people say, oh, listen to the episode. Oh, I just watched this film that you guys said about, and you just sparking
Then
off
we
these.
get to talk about it
Yeah,
with them.
and you get these conversations going rather than I've always been into my films and like, you know, I'm of an age where growing up, you'd watch films and you sit at home and watch it on your own and that's it. There'd be no one else in the house, mate, or part of your family.
Yeah.
But you go to talk to your friends and they're like, oh, I've never heard of that film before. I don't care. Right? You know, it's not like you could just stream it or social media or chat. So it's nice to have that world where we can just
Oh, yeah.
share all these awesome things.
The good and the not so good.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it as well. It's just trying out all this weird and wonderful stuff.
It's brilliant.
We've nearly talked him into Warhammer, FYI.
Ah, yeah. The more the merrier.
Yeah, it's one of the things where like, I've never thought about it before, and I've never been like sort of that. I don't want to.
I've never been a big
That level of
fucking
nerd.
That level, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I've never been that level of nerd, and it's like I said.
Just gotta accept it.
I said to Sam earlier, I don't know if it's something that I'd dump a load of money into, but like, say you boys were going to have a game, and you were like, "We've got an army here that you can use. Come and play with us." I'd be like, "I'm fucking
Yeah,
yeah, I want to
get
give
that.
this a go. I
Yeah,
want to try it."
and that's a good way of doing
And
it.
again,
because
that's something else that you boys have influenced me.
because
to
it is
do.
good fun. It's just like we've said before, like a glorified board game. It's just a lot of fun, and that's probably a good way of doing it. Like, and if we next time we have a game, we can definitely say about it because then that was the same with like Magic. You just brought your Magic sets. We came one night.
I bought 5 decks, didn't I?
I had a game of
Take
Magic,
one,
and we're like,
yeah.
oh my god, I love that. And then that's what inspired us to go out and get our own stuff.
That is something else that I've thought about.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, though,
Boy.
there's no one that I know that I'd play with. So
That's the
it'd
hard
be like
part,
you
isn't it?
boys.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
live, like, obviously, like, we're an hour away from
This is
where
where
I
you
live.
start your own rival podcast, talking all your mates into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, true. I'll take you on.
Before we finish, there's one last thing I'd like to go through. You are a streamer as well, Matt,
On occasion.
on occasion. So I'd like you to give that a little bit of a plug because right now, I mean, you admitted to me the other day, you said numbers are low and you're getting a lot of people just trying to sell your logos in your chat at the minute.
I went through it. Like, I used to stream quite regularly and then I stopped. Matty PH on Twitch, I think is my name.
It is Matty
It is.
PH on Twitch.
Thank you. Yeah, and then I sort of got back into it when I was playing Pal World, game that Ryan loves. And it's one of them games. Like, I like it's the social side of it.
Yeah.
Like, just stream while you're playing, chat to people.
Yeah.
Nice. Also, I do a bit of sim racing, so I can stream that. More difficult to chat because obviously I'm concentrating on racing. Not that I'm actually racing, but I'm pretending to be a racer.
Because your brother's quite big into that. He does sim racing streams as well, doesn't he?
No.
you not?
No, completely made that up. My brother has never streamed anything. I don't know where you got that from, in all honesty.
I've definitely watched your brother.
Oh, yes, you have.
I thought I was going fucking mad then.
No, sorry. Yeah, no, I automatically thought about my older brother then. My younger brother. Sorry, Jack.
Shit. I've got another
I
brother.
have got another brother. Jack, I don't know if he listens. I'll probably tell him on one that he will listen. I'm really sorry, bro. Yes, my brother, he does. Oh, my God, how bad of a brother am I? I forgot
That wasn't even my fault.
God,
That
he
wasn't.
insisted.
I've got 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. My sister streams.
Who also streams.
She
yeah.
does.
Weird Panda.
Weird Panda. She streams FIFA and some zombie game.
Dying Light 2 should say.
Something, yeah. And then my younger brother Jack, he races Formula 1.
Yes.
He's got a decent setup with a wheel and stuff like myself, and he races Formula 1 in a league. Takes it quite seriously.
I was going to say, the one stream I watched him in, it was serious.
Right.
So I
okay.
popped in just at the end of a game. And it's like, oh, thanks for popping in, dude. I was like, yeah, no worries. He's like, no, we're just about to have a team chat. Then the team coming in. It was like a proper, locker room conversation after a match. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Wow.
It was like, I was dead into it now.
Yeah.
They're all like, no, careful. He's talking now. We need to hear it. It was like their manager come or something and was giving them words of wisdom. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he takes it proper serious, and I've done it, and I've raced in leagues, which I'm not doing at the moment, where I've raced with mates, and it's like you sort of talk while you're racing, and you do talk a little bit of strategy, or you give people, if someone's if you're ahead of someone, you give them a heads up if someone's spun out or something, just to let them know that there's going to be a car sideways in the middle of the track.
Yeah.
But yeah, he takes it very seriously. But he's pretty good from what I've seen and what I talked to him about. But yes. He streams racing, I stream racing when I can, but I've not done it for a few weeks because I get fed up of morons
Trying to sell
coming
your
in.
logos.
Yeah, they start the generic, how are you?
How
How's
long
this
you streamed
game?
this?
Yeah. This, that, and the other, and then they just go, I'm an artist. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my stream. It's got to the point now where when they actually come in, I've stopped being polite like I was. I was like, I really appreciate you coming in.
Yeah,
but
you was
I'm
always
not
really
interested.
nice.
I'm happy. And then the last one, I literally turned around and went, Can I just give you some advice? And there was like a message on there going, yeah. And I was like, did this whole spiel, and then they went, go get fucking pegged. And then they fucked off. And I'm like, they won't come back into my stream because I've just lost all patience with it, and that's why I've not streamed for a little bit. But I will get back
in it, mate,
especially now I've started racing again on iRacing, doing oval racing, another American thing that I'm doing.
You're such a yank, aren't you?
Oh,
You love it.
if I was, I'd be fucking huge because their food looks phenomenal.
Oh God, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Matty PH on Twitch. Go and give him a watch. Just like you do me, you fuckers.
Ryan's really active on.
You got Twitch?
Fuck off, mate. You still don't follow me. It winds me up so much.
I think he follows me, and I've only just told him that I'm on Twitch.
I think I do actually. Let me just follow you now, Matt.
Oh my God.
I don't know where
I'm so angry.
Where
right
is
now.
my Twitch app? Is Twitch an app?
He's so good.
A search bar.
Matty PH. Go on.
Matty.
This is the time where we figure out it's not that, and we've just given him the wrong tag as
Yeah,
well.
just got someone on Twitch,
H.
loads of followers.
Matty PH.
Any capitals?
Pass.
Does that matter?
I think it'll come up anyway. That's the one, top one.
Matty
Follow.
PH.
Oh,
There you go. Yay.
I just got a notification on my phone. Ryan follows me on Twitch. Does he follow you, Sam?
Let me check my phone.
Who
No.
am I following? Subscriptions.
Oh, don't
No
subscribe.
subscriptions.
That's money.
Me, hopefully.
What the hell's...
Do you pay $3.99 a month to follow me?
I don't even know who you are.
Who are you? Get off the podcast.
Who is he?
Right, I'm done with this shit now. We're done. Plus, there's pizza going cold over there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Where's my pizza? So, Matt, thanks for coming on, mate.
Thank you for having
We'll
me.
definitely have
Yeah,
you again
thanks
because
for
this is good fun.
Yeah,
And next time, we've done the normal, gives a 60-second recommendation, gives you top 5. It's out the way now.
Sweet.
Next time, we're going hard and
Yeah.
sweaty, mate. Yeah,
I love it hard and sweaty.
exactly. So we'll do it proper next
I
time.
don't think I'm coming next time.
Why?
So I want pizza.
Oh, sorry. So we end each and every episode the same. Do you like this?
I love this bit because it's just the more random the comment, the better.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
genuinely, it just makes the whole podcast no pressure.
If you've not listened before, what happens is I tell Ryan to sign the podcast off. This is for 60 episodes now.
61.
61 episodes now, sorry, yeah. And he still hasn't prepped for this.
You know what? I never ever think about it. Like you would think I would because it's like a little panic moment at the end
Yeah.
where I'm like, shit, I've got nothing to say. But as soon as we finish recording, I forget about this until you say it at the end of the following episode.
So here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Matt, give us some words of love to end the episode.
No, are you serious? Oh, are you actually being serious?
Yes, I fucking am. Words of love, bitch.
Of love. Do you know what? The pressure, Ryan, is phenomenal.
See. Thank you.
This is Sam, you've thrown me under the bus, you motherfucker. Learn to love yourself,
Nice.
I like that.
So far better than you.
and hot sauce is good.
Anything to add, Ryan?
Nope.
Peace.